Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be something a little bit different. Not the video I wanted to film today. It's actually Halloween when I'm filming this. Yeah, not the video I wanted to film today. COVID. However, it is what it is. We're working with what we've got. So if you watched the vlogs, you would have seen a few weeks ago that I had started sort of decluttering, and I fixed out all of my lipsticks and got them all sorted into a little acrylic storage like this. Now I know it's not the most satisfying or the nicest, but like I said, it is what it is. So today I am going to be tackling the drawers. Like I told you, if you watched the vlog, you would have seen what a hot mess they were. And they're ridiculous. So today that's what I'm going to be up. So I managed to pick up some of these little containers. These were super cheap. I got them at the range, but I guess you can pick these up pretty much anywhere. So I got 4 sort of little ones, this sort of size, and I also have 2 bigger ones. Now honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, this might not be enough. But we'll see. We'll figure it out along the way. So first I'm going to show you what my desk is currently looking like. It is not cute. It is such a mess. The desk itself is filthy, so I really need to clean that. And then we are going to tackle the drawers and sort all of that out. I'm not very organised. I'm not very good at this home edit. If anybody's been watching that on Netflix, I aspire to be like that, but the truth is I'm kind of a hoarder. So today we are going to try and declutter, get rid of what I don't need, expired products, things like that, and we are really going to make a conscious effort to do this and make it look nice. It'll probably last about 5 minutes, but we're going to try. So here is what my desk is currently looking like. You can see there is just kind of stuff everywhere. These were actually birthday presents I haven't even put away yet. These are the containers, the lipsticks, brushes, Kirby grips, I don't know, what do you guys call them, bobby pins, just stuff that is everywhere that really doesn't need to be on the desk. So I think that's going to be the first thing to do, is tackle all of this. So the problem is I don't have very good storage space. My bedroom is in a loft attic conversion, and so that poses a few problems. I do have other like storage units in my bedroom, but for the makeup stuff I kind of try and keep it in this desk here. I think eventually when I do buy a house, hopefully that will be next year. It was supposed to be this year, COVID, everything happened, but I'm hoping that next year when I do eventually move out, there's going to be a lot more space and a lot more storage, which is going to be good. But right now we are working with what we've got. That is probably the theme of this video. Let's make the most of what we've got. Sorry if this might be a bit rambly and a bit all over the place, this one. And you know, if you don't like this kind of video, then don't watch. Simple. Okay, I know I said I was going to tackle the top of the desk first, but actually now that I'm thinking about it, it's going to get worse before it gets better. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the drawers. So this is the top drawer. This is my probably most used items that I can just quickly grab whenever I'm doing my makeup. And as you can see, it's an absolute riot. So what I'm going to do is try and organise by category, do like foundations, concealers, highlighters, powders, mascaras, brow products, that type of thing. So let's get on that. Let's start with foundations. That's probably what I have the most of. So let's start finding all of those. See, this is the problem. Everything's all over the place, so it's hard to sort of try and find what you're actually looking for. So many. I have so many. Right, I think there might be all of them from that drawer, but I know that I do also have more in here, which again is an absolute riot. But we're on it, and that's what today's video is. We are sorting it, and it is going to look so beautiful by the end. Fingers crossed. Okay. Okay, so here are all the foundations. Now I have a lot of the same brand but in different shades. So MUA Pro Base, I have shade 146, 150 and 130. The same with the Maybelline Superstay. Now these two I know for a fact are absolutely expired. This one probably is as well, but I haven't actually even opened that, so I don't know. I can't even remember using that if I like it or not. Anyway, the Fit Me, these are the ones that I use the most right now. I am shade 105 because it's Scotland and it's winter and I'm very, very pale. 112, 115, 120. This actually I think is done, so let's just bin that. Going to be a long time before I need that shade again. And also this BB cream, had got this last year when I went on holiday because I knew I was going to be super tanned, but again, not going to be that colour for a long time, so let's bin that one. Now I also have a lot of these shades because I do a little bit of freelance makeup. Not obviously very much now, COVID, but it's good to have a sort of little collection of different shades when you're doing clients' makeup, because you know not everybody obviously is going to be the same shade as me because I am super white. And even this shade 105, the lightest shade, still too dark for me. I don't know what to do. Anyway, these Tarte ones, this is probably expired. I feel like I've had this for a while. This was the Shape Tape foundation, and actually I remember this being quite drying, so that's probably why I didn't use all of it. And this one was the Tarte Clay Stick foundation, which I learned does not work very well on my skin. It just kind of separates. It's just not very good for my skin type, which is combination, so we can also just bin those as well. Right, now let's just bin them too. I'm going to keep this one just in case. See, that right there, that is why I'm a hoarder. I'm like, I'll keep it just in case, just in case. I'm trying, okay? I really am trying. Okay, fab. Now I think we also might be able to fit the concealers in here as well, which is really good. So let me pull those out. Okay, my camera battery died. Of course it did. Why not? So we're on phone cam now, but I've pulled up my concealers. So this is a Shape Tape that I haven't even opened yet, so that can stay. This is the Shape Tape that I'm using currently. Revolution Conceal and Define, shade C3, which has not been opened yet, so that can stay. MUA Pro Base, this is actually a really good dupe for Shape Tape, I think so. And it's like half the price, so yep, cool. Conceal and Define, again, super size, shade C4. I also really like those, they are quite a good dupe as well for Shape Tape. Conceal and Define, shade C3. Why do I have so many shade C3s? The problem here standing up is I don't know if they're actually going to fit back in this drawer. So that could be an issue. Did not think about that. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay, Conceal and Define. This is a contour shade. This is shade C13.5. And the Jeffree Star concealer, which I actually don't like, if I'm being totally honest. I think it is very, very drying, so sorry Jeffree, I am going to bin that one. Okay, so I also have this Benefit little palette, and now this was actually a gift, and honestly I haven't used it very much. The concealers in here are more cream concealers, so they don't really work very well for me, but there is the Hoola light bronzer and the Hoola bronzer, and also I think this is this a highlighter? I think so, and then there's the Dandelion Twinkle highlighter. So I'm going to keep this. Okay, let's move on now to powders, bronzers and highlighters. So I have quite a lot again. I know it's not as much as some people, right, but it is a lot. Like, for example, I have not one, not two, but three Rimmel Match Perfections. And also, these are all empty. Why did I keep three empty tubs? I don't know, but that's why we're doing this. We're paring back. Okay, I have also the Maybelline Fit Me powder, which you can see I have used. I quite like that one. This is just a new one that I got. It's the Primark My Perfect Colour Loose Mineral Powder. So I haven't actually used this yet, but we'll give that a wee try, why not? And I have two of the Maybelline New York Face Studio setting powders. I have this one which I have used. This is actually quite white. See, these don't really have shade names, they have like letters and numbers. So this one is white. And then there's this one that I used today, which is, I don't know, more of a like banana shade colour. So we'll keep those. The white one's quite good for like Halloween kind of makeup if you're doing face paint or anything for setting. So we'll hold on to that. And then I also have the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop powder, which I think I have used but not that much, so we'll hold on to that one. Next I have the L'Oreal True Match Minerals again, which is quite white for some reason. Okay, now for bronzers and highlighters. I actually don't have so many of these, you'll be pleased to hear. So I have the Benefit Hoola bronzers, sort of hit pan on this one, and then this is a fresh one that I haven't used yet, so that's good. Always good to have backups. And then there's the other two in that palette that I showed you before. I also have this Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette. Now, as you can see, she's old. She's old. So there's the little bronzer shade in here, which you can see has been well loved, and there's the two highlighter shades. But honestly, I don't really use this now, so I'm just gonna bin her. And then for other highlighters, I have the trusty Soap Revolution highlighter palette, which I love. I have this Primark Unicorn Glow highlighter, which is very, very, very shimmery. Very pretty. I also have this Primark Frosted highlighter, again, which actually are quite similar. This one is more glittery, like it's more of a chunky highlighter. So love that. And then I'm not even entirely sure where this one came from. As you can see, again, it's very old. Bonjour Paris. Again, a bright white highlighter, and it's also very glittery. So actually I think I'm just going to get rid of that one too. And now I'm all covered in highlighter. Good. Good. Okay, now that's not that much, so I think this might all fit into this one little tub. But let's see. Okay, let's now move on to eyes and brows. So I'm going to show you this desk. It looks like a nuclear bomb has hit it, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, eyes and brows. I have quite a lot of things here, and there's more at this side too. Just excuse that. The foundations and the powders, I just don't have anywhere to put that right now. Okay, now all these eye and brow things should fit into one of these little tubs, because there's not, I say there's not that many. I'm going to be getting rid of some of this. Okay, where to begin? Okay, so I know I'm keeping the lash primer. These two mascaras are kind of done. They're coming to the end. They're at that stage where they're sort of dry and just gloopy. But I do have replacements for them. So that's good. So the Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara. I really like this one. If you guys haven't tried it, I would highly recommend. It is very, very good. So keeping that, and then the old trusty, this is the Tarte Lights Camera Lashes Mascara. This one is super cute. It is like, it's given me all the Cher feels from Clueless. Very 90s, very cute. So there we go. That's that. Now eyeliners, I have whole liner, and then I have 2 liquid felt tip liners, and then I also have like a nude liner, a white liner, this one, the Rimmel 24 Ultimate Waterproof Kohl Liner. This is a big one. I used this last year during the 31 days of Halloween makeups that I did, and this stained so bad that I had a Ouija neck tattoo for like 3 days. So we're going to say goodbye to that one. We're being a bit brutal here, but it's needed. Right, I have the NYX matte liquid liner, keeping that one. I also have that in the white, but it is done. It's kind of dried out and just, there's none left, so bin. Honestly, I don't really wear eyeliner that much, like, unless I'm doing like a specific makeup look, but like on the day-to-day when I just have like this sort of makeup on, I don't really ever wear liner. So they get used, but not that much. Okay, moving on. Brows. So every day, or not every day, but every time I do my makeup, I use the Benefit Ka-Brow and also the Gimme Brow. This is a recent repurchase, so it's actually shade 5, so keeping those. And this is the old one, which is the shade 4, which I'm going to bin because it's done. And then I also recently picked up this I Heart Revolution Tasty Avocado, which is quite similar to the Give Me Brow. It's like a little tiny mascara wand, but this is really dark. It's what I've got on right now, and honestly, I don't know if I like it that much yet. It's supposed to be dark brown, but as we can see, it's very dark. Very dark. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to give it a chance, trial it a little bit, see how it goes, see how I like it, and I'll make a better judgment once I've used it a few times. Okay, also for eyes, I have these little Tarte Chrome pots. So these are like little pigmented shadows, and I have this glitter, but I also have a lot more glitters. So I think I might do another section for glitters and pigments. So we'll keep those to the side for now. And then of course lash glue. Now I have more lash glue. This is just a new one that I got, but I also have like a lot of lashes which are still in the packaging. That's not the only ones, there's like a lot more in here. That's like a whole other drawer, but I guess whilst we're doing eyes, might as well do it. Okay, a lot of these actually I'm realising I have used probably at least once. So if I remember correctly, I wasn't a huge fan of these Minnie Mouse Primark lashes, so I'm just going to bin those. And then I have some Revolution lashes. I also have Eyelure. Eyelure again, this is probably my favourite Eyelure. I would highly recommend those to anybody needing some lash recommendations. And then these guys were from the company Spooky Babe Cosmetics, which very kindly had given me a discount code and some free products, but I think, I don't know if they survived COVID because I haven't seen any posts from them, or if I've been tagging them and things, there's been no sort of, what's the word? There's been no communication, which I'm thinking they may not have survived COVID being a small homemade business. So very sad about that because they were a really good brand, but these are ginormous and they're pretty good for when you're doing like creative looks, so I'm going to hold on to them. Honestly, I've used these probably at least 20 times and they're still going strong. Now lashes. where do I want to put them? I think I'll put these ones in this box, but I'm going to put them at the bottom under all the things that I've just put in there. So I know that looks kind of messy, but at least it's all in the one category now. It's not like I'm going to be rummaging and trying to find anything. Just now for lashes, I think we will also set to the side and we'll see kind of where we're at once I've figured out all the drawer space and stuff. Okay, moving on now. This drawer is starting to look pretty empty. It is all tools. Like, well, not these, but like it's all things like brushes, beauty blenders, like little powder puffs, and then there is like other things like a fan, and that's nail things. We will come to this drawer next. So tools, let's move on and do that. So I'm going to take this bigger tub for tools because they obviously won't all fit in the smaller tub. Apologies if you can hear any background noise. The rain and the wind is horrific today. Just try and block that out if you can. Okay, tools. This powder puff is kind of disgusting, so let's get rid of that. I have a lot more, don't worry. Okay, powder puffs. Now I also have this huge bag of beauty blenders. Again, this is for doing like client makeup, so I'm going to just stick that under in the like makeup kit that I have for doing clients. Yeah, under there it's things like brushes that I don't use on myself, like sanitizer, all things like that. Anyway, so there's also these little mascara wands, I guess. Pop those in there. A sharpener, lots and lots of beauty blenders, although this one is kind of gross, so let's get rid of that. A little brush. I'm sure there's a lot more. Oh yes, everything for some reason now is like covered in hair and powder. This is going to be a big clean up job, but anyway, this is the Hollywood Brow dermaplaning thing. It's for shaving your face. A little spatula thing. All good things to have. Sellotape for when you're doing like a more dramatic wing dye, always a good thing to have. Okay, that is that drawer now empty. But let's see if I have any more tools first to add here. The fan, for example. Some little metal straws. See, I just have random stuff everywhere. This is honestly a bigger job than I thought it was going to be. And actually this video might be quite long, so apologies for that. Okay, that is now the top two drawers completely empty, so let's see if everything fits in here. Fingers crossed it does. Okay, so the foundations, concealers do fit. I had to lie down the little palette here and also this one, but that's fine. They fit in there, no problem. Now I'm going to put the tools in the second drawer here, because that's where I had all the stuff anyway. Look how much nicer, neater and tidier that is. Well done me. Okay, also putting the powders and highlighters in this drawer, as well as the eyes and brows things. Super. Pull these forward and then have like the backlog of things, so like the powders, like the things I haven't opened yet or haven't used yet. And also I'm thinking the lashes could probably fit in here as well. Listen to that rain. Right, in this second drawer, so I've popped all the tools, my brushes, a mirror, a little ring light selfie, and I'm sure I probably will come across more things as we go through the rest of these drawers, but for now that's looking pretty good. So much better, so much neater and more organised. Fab. The problem that I'm having now is I've used up all the containers that I had, so I think what I'm going to do for now is round off here, go and get some more of the little containers, because actually these have been fab, like really good, and we'll make this a two-part series. Yeah, I think that's probably the best plan. Let's finish up here. That's been quite a lot for the day. Over the weekend, probably tomorrow, I'll run out and get some more of those containers and we'll finish up the last 2 drawers next week. If you did like this one, then please give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe because I post new videos every Monday and Friday. And if you want to see any more behind the scenes type things, you can follow me over on Instagram at Nicola Savage 22. I know this one has been probably quite long when I edit it. It probably will be pretty long, so apologies for that. If, like I say, if you did like it, then hit that thumbs up button. I can definitely do more organising things. My friend Jade will be so proud of me. But for right now, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. This next drawer is where we're going to have problems. Castor oil, this is actually, the reason I got this is apparently it's pretty good for eyebrow growth. It's overflowing. Looking much better. The little mini is so cute. Let's have a little